175 or the boat? No, I'm out of this now. You taking the 175 or the trip?
150 in the boat or 175 with Alex?
Welcome to Parlay Hot Seat, the show where you call in with your big money parlays. And if we like them, we'll fund them. I'm Overtime Day, and I'm joined by two venture capitalist bettors riding with me today. Katie Mox, who her 49ers are playing the Cowboys this weekend. Katie, do we have a prediction?
The Niners are going to win this game. I think it'll be 27-17.
And Tyler Cameron, who is a Dolphins fan, and they fired their coach, Brian Flores, who's now going to come to my New York Giants. Tyler, congratulations on your organization being a dumpster fire.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Good luck.
Absolutely. Hopefully. Thank you. On the line, we have Michael from Chicago. Now, it says here that when Michael's parlay hits, he's going to use money very wisely on cash flowing assets. ... Just kidding. He's going to use the money on something very small with significant meaning. Michael,
what does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Are you going to get engaged? Do you have a girlfriend?
I do have a girlfriend, and hopefully she doesn't see this. So
her engagement ring is riding on this bet.
Don't blow it. Don't blow it for him. Michael, hit us with your parlay.
Patriots money line, Raiders money line, 49ers money line, Raiders Bengals over 49.5, Steelers plus 12.5, Rams minus 3.5, and then Eagles plus 8.5.
Jesus Christ!
Oh boy,
wow.
This 17 parlay has odds of plus 24,732. $100 will pay out to over 20 grand. $250 will pay over $51,000. Woo! Woo!
Michael, I gotta admit, I think some of these picks you did, you just closed your eyes and threw a dart or something. Hopefully something stuck.
Katie, what are your thoughts on this parlay?
All right. Well, there's something that's really to like about this, and that's that 49ers money line. Now, I will say I am a huge 49ers fan, but I do think this is a nightmare matchup for the Dallas Cowboys. Certainly the Niners run game. I think they're going to run down their throats, and this defense for the Niners too is pretty. Oh, come on, you know it. The only thing that, and you're not going to like me for this because we do know you're a Steelers fan. I don't know about this team total for the Steelers at 13 points. Big Ben, could be a potential Hall of Famer. Probably should have retired a couple of years ago. I don't know that I have the faith that you do in that offense.
The one thing that I will say, I'm not sure if you saw Big Ben's comments yesterday, but he basically said, we're not a very good football team. And when you get somebody talking like that, it's a team that has nothing to lose. They're going to play fast. As the great Mike Tomlin says, when you have red paint, you paint the barn red. And that's exactly what the Steelers are going to go into Kansas City and do. And, they're going to cover at least. I can guarantee that. But, who's to say they're not going to win?
Tyler, what are your thoughts on this parlay?
All right, Michael. I love the Patriots money line. There's some good juice in it. Bill Belichick in playoff mode. He's going to figure out how to get Josh Allen's number. He's going to dial it in. He's going to have his QB locked in. I like the Patriots money line. But what I don't understand at all is the Raiders money line. I get it. They had a nice win over the Chargers, but they're playing the Bengals, the hottest team in football. Okay, I was talking crap about them the other day. I didn't believe in them being better than the Chiefs offense. They are. They've whooped, but Joe Burrow looks amazing. Jamar Chase is incredible. There's no way on this earth Joe Burrow is going out. That team is hot right now.
The Bengals haven't won a playoff game since 1991. So, in their last 6 playoff games, they've all had the same result, a loss. I hit on a parlay last week. It was Steelers money line, Jags money line, and Raiders money line. I can almost guarantee that Cincinnati does not get the job done. They have explosive weapons, but that defensive line of the Raiders is going to come out hot. They're going to come out after Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is going to be, just throwing lobs up to Jamar Chase. And who's to say they're not going to get intercepted?
You know what, Mike? I think you burned up your luck last week, Michael. You hit that money line spread with all those teams. There's no shot you're hitting this money line. You used up all your luck.
I also took an alternative line on Georgia minus 5.5, and that hit too. So I've won my last 2 bets. So I'm trying to.
And you know what I hate? You did this to me one time, Alex. You told me, this team hasn't lost in 15 years. So all right, I'm gonna hammer that. And guess what? It's gonna change eventually, and it's gonna change this week. The Bengals are gonna win.
And I think so too, because those 6 losses that they've had since 1991. Marvin Lewis was their coach. Marvin Lewis was an awful coach. They have the pieces in place. I have to say, the pick I have some issue with are your Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I like the Pittsburgh Steelers, but here's the thing. For some reason this year, I've been on it with the Steelers. Every time I bet them to win or cover, they cover. Every time I fade them, I'm right on them. For some reason, I'm right about the Steelers. The Steelers got blown out 2 weeks ago by Kansas City in Kansas City. I always feel much better about the Steelers in Pittsburgh. I think Big Ben just gets the juices flowing. They start playing Renegade, get the terrible towels going. Oh, mama. The whole thing going. I don't like it in Arrowhead. I don't like it. Big Ben is going to be come out for halftime in crutches, try to get the empathy card. I'm not feeling the Steelers.
That's fine. I mean, I'll take from Mike Tomlin again. Everybody with the helmet on is in the mix. I mean, we have a chance. When the ball is snapped on the first play, when the ball is kicked off, Steelers have a chance. We're gonna be in the game. I guarantee it.
You are drinking all of the Kool-Aid that Mike Tomlin has given you, all of it.
I'm gonna let you go first because I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm going to give you $50 on this one. And I'm the Steelers. I'm questionable about that, just like the rest of my co-hosts here. But I like your passion. And I like that you know a lot of these little Mike Tomlin isms and sayings. And I think, look, nobody knows their team quite like the fan base. And you seem like a very passionate fan. So I'm going to ride with you on this. I'm going to give you 50.
I'm about to win $75.
Ooh.
I'm not going to get involved in this parlay.
Of course he's not, Michael.
In half of the picks I like, and the other half, I don't feel good about the Steelers. I don't feel great about the Raiders money line, and I don't feel great about the Eagles. That's enough. That's enough for me to take my money, put them back in my pockets.
Now it's
Katie Mox.
Now it's just me and you, Kate.
Yeah, it's just me and you.
Right now we have Tyler at 75, Katie at 50.
Look,
Katie.
I want to ride the party wave as well, so I'm gonna do 85.
85. I'll go 100, Michael. How's 100 sound?
100.
Don't make me pull out the shot clock, Katie.
I'm giving it to Tyler on this one.
Let's go, Michael. Hey, Michael, if you get engaged, I want to be there. I want to pop up with a camera. I want to shoot photos. I want to be at all this, okay?
If this hits and I send you an invite, you better be there.
When this parlay hits, $100 will pay out to over $20,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Michael.
Wish you the best of luck this
Lock
weekend.
it in.
Thanks for calling in, Michael.
Stay hot, Michael.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
On the line, we have Joe from Chicago. Now, it says here, Joe's going to use his parlay winnings for a birthday gift for his pops, but I'm confused because right before we got on, you said that your pops' birthday is today. So this is going to be a late birthday gift. So you better hope your parlay hits. What's your parlay for us?
We're starting Eagles. They're going to cover that plus 8.5 over the Buccaneers and Tom Brady and co. Now, I have to apologize to all Niners fans involved, but Dallas is absolutely going to cover those 3 points. Kyle Shanahan and his little flat brim caps have no chance. Absolutely not. CeeDee Lamb, he's a mediocre wide receiver at best, and great wide receiver. I'm thinking Deebo Samuel. Excuse me.
Did you just call Deebo Samuel mediocre? Because at this point, I think we should cut you off.
We got Raiders. They're going to cover the plus 4.5. I don't think they're necessarily going to win that game against Cincinnati, but they're definitely going to cover the plus 4.5 spread. We got the Cardinals. Absolutely. I'm taking Kyler Murray every day, plus 3.5. I don't trust Matt Stafford. I'm an NFC North guy. I've watched enough of him. And finally, I got to take the Patriots to cover plus 4 against Buffalo. I know we all watched that dreadful snow running game a couple months ago, but I'm believing in the Patriots once again, and that rookie Mac Jones is going to make, one big throw to push him past Josh Allen and co.
So the odds on this 5-team parlay are plus 2,461. So a $100 investment makes this a $2,500 payout. A $250 investment has the payout on this at over $6,400. A little nice chunk of change for pops. Tyler, what do you like about this parlay?
I'll tell you what I like. I love the Eagles plus 8.5 against the Bucs. The Bucs always play down to their competition. They're a little bit banged up. And the Eagles, they're going to slow the game down. They're going to run the ball. I just hope to God they don't let Jalen Hurts throw the ball more than 15 times because that guy sucks. And if they do that, I think that's a recipe for a successful cover, but not a win. So I like the Eagles plus 8.5.
Anything you don't like?
The Cardinals plus 3.5 against the Rams. I get it. Matt Stafford's a little banged up. He's not being Matt Stafford right now, but it's playoff time. And Matt Stafford has finally got his chance to go into the playoffs with a strong team. I have a hard time taking the Cardinals plus 3.5. I don't believe in Kyler Murray. There's no DeAndre Hopkins. I don't like him. So that's the only one you're gonna have to convince me on. Everything else I like.
Well, I'm a huge believer in Kyler Murray. I'm team short guy squad through and through.
How tall are you, Joe?
I'm 5'7" on a good day.
So Kyler's your boy.
Oh, absolutely. And I was one of those people who firmly believed he should have taken the money with the Oakland A's a couple years ago. And boy, did he prove me wrong. But especially with the Rams, I don't necessarily believe in the other people on their defense. You've got Aaron Donald, you've got Jalen Ramsey, but it's everybody else that I'm worried about. Who's going to be covering in the slot? Who's going to be handling all the motion that goes laterally with Cliff Kingsbury's offense? And that's another real question. What is Cliff Kingsbury going to do in his first playoff appearance? I think it could be some madness. And, I'm kind of over the McVay hype at this point, just kind of living through it, that I think it could be a really fun division matchup. You never know what's going to happen in division matchups. And if it comes down to a Hail Murray at the end,
a Hail Murray. I
Yep.
see what he did there.
Hey, you had a good point about Kingsbury. I'm not a big believer in Kingsbury, so that might be a reason I'm staying away from it. But I'm not going to, we'll save that for another day. Katie, what are your thoughts on this parlay?
All right, Joe. Well, first of all, I'm going to start with some things that I like before I really dig into you on this. But let's start with this Eagles plus 8.5. I agree with Tyler. I do like this. The Eagles are rested. They rested their starters last week. Bucks are really banged up. This 8.5 is a large spread. Only thing that scares me is the Bucks are crazy dominant at home. They're 12-5 at home since 2020. And then Raiders have been on a little bit of a hot streak. They've won 4 in a row, but head-to-head, the Bengals are 5-0 against the spread versus the Raiders in their last 5. 5.5 points, Joe Burrow smoking a cigar. I don't know about that. This Cardinals plus 4, I will agree with you on this one. The Cardinals tend to fall apart in the second half of the season. I mean, let's be honest. And they started doing it again this year. I do love Mighty Mouse. I do think he could pull up here. And I don't trust the Rams at all. Matthew Stafford, I actually think is injured. There's something going on with him. I would take him to throw a pick. If you had a Matthew Stafford pick in here, this would be gold. But let's talk about the problem here. Number one, the Dallas Cowboys -3 versus the 49ers.
Here she goes.
Joe, you're lucky that you're so far away from me right now because those are fighting words. And you want to know who the last person who didn't know who Deebo Samuel was? It was Aaron Donald. And look what happened to him in the last game. So because of this, I don't know if I can trust you, my guy.
I understand. I firmly support you in your Northwest vibe of San Francisco. I just firmly don't believe in the hat game, in the shoe game of Kyle Shanahan. I'm really, seriously though, I am terrified about Jimmy Garoppolo's hand. A thumb injury on your throwing hand. Just one little hit, one little tweak, and then it's the Trey Lance game. I would love to see the Trey Lance game. I think it would be the most fun game of the year to watch. But I am truly worried about Jimmy G's thumb.
The thought of betting on the Eagles against Tom Brady, that's enough to sway me away from this parlay. Because I love the speed of the Tampa Bay defense. Those boys hit hard, they're fast, they go from sideline to sideline, and all the Eagles can do is run the ball. I don't think they're going to have success running the ball like they have against other teams. Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball. Don't love that. I do like your Pats pick because I think the Bills found something there in their last meeting against the Pats. Belichick saw that. Sean McDermott just used his wild card. I don't know if he has anything else to beat the Pats. Belichick's going to see what the Bills did. Bills have nothing left to beat the Pats. I'm going to start out the bidding with a little $50. What are your thoughts on that?
$50.
A little $50. I like this parlay. I don't love it.
Joe, I can't fund this, and I think you know why.
She's hitting you with 0, Joe.
0. Woo!
I'm gonna one up you a little bit. Let's get a little competitive here. I'm gonna go $55.
$55. Wow, you're really competitive.
More.
I don't love this parlay. There's enough in it that I like that I'll bring it up to like 60. I'll up you by $5 more, but I don't know if I want in on this this bidding war.
I can't get over the Cardinals pick over the Rams. Matt Stafford's got his chance to go in the playoffs and make a real run for it. This is his last go around. He's going to go all the way. He's going to take them way past the Cardinals. He's going to surprise everybody. So I can't get on board with this. I'm done. I'm
right.
done. You and Mighty Mouse can go have your own little party with Mighty Mouse Jr. over here, and you guys got it all on your own. $60 it is. I'm done.
Congratulations. Hey, listen, you have to play the game, and that's what you did. I got mouse-trapped right here. I got mouse-trapped. When this parlay hits, it'll pay out to over $1,500. Best of luck this weekend on Super Wild Card Weekend. Hey, Pops is getting a nice birthday this year.
Yes, he is. Thank you, guys.
On the line, we have Jack and Matt from Philly. It says here that when their parlay hits, they're going to take their department down to Florida
Hello.
for a little retreat, get everyone together, and then hit the roulette table.
Wow.
Like where your head's at. Fellas, what's your parlay today?
All right, so today we got a nice 6-teamer. We got, starting off, we're going to go Rob Gronkowski, anytime touchdown score. We're then going to keep it with alts, and we're going to go Cole Beasley over 33.5 receiving yards. We then have in the 49ers Dallas game under 26 for the first half total spread. We then got the over 47.5, an alt line for the Raiders Bengals game. And then we have the Steelers team total over 16.5. And then to close it out, we got the Rams at an alt spread at -2.5.
We got a lot going on here. We have some props, some team totals, some alt spreads. I have to say, I love this parlay. The odds on this 16 parlay are plus 4,467. $100 will pay out to over $4,500. $250 will pay out to over 11 grand. Katie Mox, talk to me.
All right. Well, first of all, I like the Gronk anytime touchdown. I mean, obviously, with all the injuries on the Bucs, Gronk is the man. He had $1 million last week. That was amazing. I love him to get into the end zone. The only one I'm questioning here is this this alternate that you have, the over for Vegas and Cincinnati. I like that you kind of teased this down or brought this down from where it is, but I would actually go down a little bit more than that. The Raiders actually have been hitting a lot of unders. They've only hit the over once in their last 4 games. On top of that, them with the teams that they have been playing combined only get about 45. So I think I would have brought that down a little lower, but I like where your head's at.
But did you know that the Bengals score 41 points every single game? Have you
true.
seen that stat?
That's
Just
true.
some big brain activity
That's
for
true.
you.
That's true.
Hey, why are the Raiders going to go over?
Yeah, I think the over in this game is going to hit because something I noticed was 4 out of the last 5 games where the Raiders have played one team and then had a rematch later in the season. It's actually gone reverse. So if the Raiders hit the under versus one team earlier in the season, when they played them again the second half of the season and went over. So they hit the under versus Cincinnati last time. We're going over this time.
Okay. But you still brought it down.
I still brought it down a little bit, yeah.
Little insurance.
Okay. Hey, I wasn't expecting that reason, but I like that reason.
Yes.
Tyler, what are your thoughts?
I love almost everything you've done here. This is it's a masterpiece. You're almost destined for Florida. But the Steelers team total over 16.5. I don't believe in them against the Chiefs. They got crushed last time. I want Big Ben to go out strong, but he doesn't even look good last week. I've seen him throw some third downs that I could throw better with my offhand, And so I don't know about this team over. You got to talk to me about it. I don't get it. You're almost there.
I'll keep it short and simple on this one. So I saw a quote today from Big Ben himself, the slinger. He said, "We don't have a chance, so let's just go out and have fun." That's a recipe for a lot of points.
Fellas, I love this parlay. I love it. I'm trying to find something I don't like. I kind of like everything.
So put some money on it.
I'm going to put some money on it. I'm going to put some money on it.
Put some money on it. If you like it, put some money on it.
$50 right there.
$50.
I'm gonna start
Whoa,
at the betting.
he must.
$50.
Hey guys, he must really like you. He put $50.
How much you putting on?
Katie?
I will raise you.
Wait. Tyler has a way of betting last every single time. I want you to hold that, Katie. Tyler, what's your bet?
$60.
Wow. Soft. Katie?
75.
75. Tyler?
100 piece. 100.
100.
Woo.
I'm gonna go 125.
125. All right. Real quick, why do you think the Rams are going to win this game?
So we bought them down to -2.5 because we wanted them to cover by at least a field goal. But Rams are 5-3 at home and 4-4 against the spread record at home. And I mean, we're not worried about this. These failed to coverage have been an average of 1.6. So we think that that's nothing. We think Stafford's going to come out to play. And the Cardinals have, I think it's James Conner, Chase Edmonds, JJ Watt, and Hopkins. I think they're all hurt or questionable for this game. And that's a big part of their offense. So I think the Rams are going to take this one.
Oh, okay. Fellas, I'll go 150, and I'll do you one better. When we win and we go to Florida, we'll go on my boat. Okay? We'll go on my boat. We'll go to my restaurant, and we'll go out to some good bars that I know.
His boat isn't even.
I'll be the chaperone.
Hey, 175.
175 or the boat? No, I'm out of this now. You taking the 175 or the trip?
150 in the boat or 175 with Alex?
Yeah, we're gonna go 150 with the boat.
Yeah!
Fellas,
Yes!
fellas.
Yes!
You don't know this guy, so I'm gonna be the first to tell you. The boat,
Doesn't matter, they took
the
it.
odds that you end up on this boat.
Don't listen,
I'm
Alex.
gonna put at less than 10%.
Well, that's
Less
because
than
the parlay
10%.
has to hit.
I would say congratulations, but you're leaving money on the table. Best of luck, fellas. Congratulations, $150 from Tyler Cameron himself.
Let's do it.
When this
And a
hits,
boat.
when this hits, this will pay out to almost $7,000. That's a nice chunk of change. Hey, what number are you gonna put it on?
23 and 8.
Yep.
Why are those your numbers?
Jordan and Kobe.
I was going to say Jordan.
Like
Kobe.
it.
Wow,
I like it.
I
I
like
like
these guys a
it.
lot.
I like the way you think. Hey, best of luck this weekend, fellas.
Thank you.
If you have a big winner, if you have a ticket that needs to get funded, hit us up, DM us, comment. Actually, DM Tyler. He responds to all of his DMs.
I'll be right
or
on it.
even better, email us at parlayhotseat@itsovertime.com. No purchase necessary. 21 years or older to enter. Visit overtime.tv/contest for the full rules.
You know the vibes, fam. Listen, the drops don't stop and neither do the blessings. If you want to get drippy like your boy, you know you do, all you got to do is click the link over here. Also, don't forget to subscribe this away and check out more fire videos over here. You know what it is. It's the O way or no way.